Hello everyone, this is potpotsie here, and today we're back in the castle, and we were working on the internals last time. We were just starting to make some sorts of a platform design, I guess, for the first floor, as well as working on the stairs and the upper level, as well as the upper level, which would be over here. And so we have this first floor, which comes up to this layer. Of course, you can go in the corner, just a quick overview of what we've done so far. And then you can go into this section, which will be another layer. I'm going to break this through just so we can see it. And this will be another one, as well as possibly a one on top of that you can walk around on and look up from very high up in the sky. So it's going to be very sophisticated as far as those details go, with the castle going way up high. It probably won't go much taller than that, at least in this section of it. Of course, we can make a watchtower, things like that on the outside later, but for right now, this is what we're going to do. So what we're going to do... Oh, okay. We have a skeleton in here. I don't have a sword, but I might be able to craft one. Let me check the crafting table. No, let me craft. Yes, okay, we got a sword. So we should be able to slay this beast. Oh no! We are almost dead. Oh my gosh, we got 3 hearts left. Okay, we're gonna sneak over here and we're gonna eat something. We have breads. Ah, that's good. We've got breads. What we find then. And then I'm gonna take this and just carve a few more of these. Just bugging me. So there we go. Much better looking. Now for this freak. Oh, he came over closer. Well, thank you for making this easier for me, Mr. Skelly. We're gonna kill you. Not that I really wanted to. You know, you're already dead technically because you have no bloody flesh. But no pun intended. So on this part. I can't remember exactly if we came to a conclusion or not. Oh, we should sleep. It's getting late. Sorry, that was sporadic. But, you know, sleeping is always the optimal choice for me to not die, as opposed to dying, which is what will happen if I don't. So, on the top here, how much... Oh, I don't have very much cobblestone, guys. We've got to grab some more. So we've got loads of it, I believe, in this double chest. Yes, here we go. Alright, so we're going to stack up on. I'm going to put these gunpowders, bone meals. There's certain things, chicken, raw chicken. We don't really need those things, of course, to construct the castle. Whereas these cobblestones, we can go up there and finish this and make it beastie. So, obviously, the world has not been made downloadable yet. And for that, I apologize. I know you guys really want me to make that the world download thing. And I kind of said I would probably do it once the first floor is ready. But the castle's still not finished. And I really want to finish it, you know? I think it's just going to look really good when it's done. And oh, hello there, spiders. A couple of you. You know, they're not being a problem. I'm just going to leave them alone. All right, so this is 2 blocks shorter than it should be. That's where we left off. So we just build up, back up to this portion of the wall, and we go 1, 2, and we go all the way around. And once we're done with that, we have this first section completely done. And at that point, we can start working on the corner pieces, as well as just putting a quick ceiling and roof in place, I guess, which won't take very long either. It's going to take quite a bit of cobblestone, of course, to do all of that, but it will be done, and it won't be too bad, I don't think. All right, break this one. And split touch is actually quite easy when you're doing this sort of a... Oh my gosh, I say that right after I get this third block I keep doing. I don't know why it keeps placing that. I keep like just messing up the cursor. I have an idea. Let's just get this going. Let's get in some sort of a pattern so we can go really fast. See, we're making it real quick. That way you guys don't have to watch me build for too long, which I know it's kind of cool anyway. I mean, I think this is awesome. Like, look how much cobblestone. We built a huge structure, and the structure's, of course, not even close to complete. Like, there's always going to be more details, because right now all we're doing is basically just a big box, right? The part of this castle, the only details we've done on the corners, a little bit on the sides. Other than that, the whole thing is just flat cobblestone, you know? We still got to carve out and actually create and sculpt a real cool looking castle. That could take a little bit of time, of course, but we've got the resources, more than enough resources to be doing that sort of thing. So that's the plus side here. All right, we're almost done. See, we're really close to this part. And then the boring part is basically over, because after this, we get to go around the corner pieces and start to actually construct and design those. And this time, hopefully I don't make as many mistakes as last time. I know last time was absolute anarchy, but we had to adjust the whole castle by 1 block. Here, I don't think we'll have to do that, because I believe it was measured out correctly the first time, and we already know it's the right dimensions and such, because... You know, because we checked it first instead of doing it later, like I was an idiot the first time. All right, so this is done. So we've got this huge cube to work with. So now what we do, I believe it's this pattern. So we do that, and then I'm going to break this just for the sake of my... Wait, I'm not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be block, block, and then this block. That's what we do. That looks correct. So now I'm going to go over here. just go to look. So this block will eventually be gone, of course, but that will be kind of necessary to get the first couple of blocks placed. Place that, and then was there 2 over there or just 1? I can't remember. I think we placed another one maybe, and then place that. Did I do this right on this side? Oh no, that's 3 long. That's 2. That's not correct. So we place this block here, break that one, as well as that one, and now what we do is we just fill in these gaps here. We just fill those in, and there we go. We've got the whole corner piece already ready to be designed and developed to the fullest. So in order to do this, we should probably experiment and actually start to see if we can successfully create a corner with how we've been doing this. So instead of going around to all corners and doing this right now, let's go ahead and just build this one specifically and make sure we know what we're actually doing, right? Because that would be probably the best choice, I would think. That way you guys can actually see what it's going to look like in action. All right, can we place those? Can I? Oh, I can't reach. This one I can reach. Okay, so right here, we're going to place a couple of blocks, and we're going to see if this works out, or if we're supposed to do it differently. I can't remember. Oh, wait. We are supposed to. Remember this? This is where things got messed up last time, isn't it? Because technically, this is not correct. This is not what we do. What we actually do, we're going to have to build stairs down here, by the way. I'm just going to follow off this time. So I should probably build a set up to the top. I don't know where it should start, where it should end, but I'll just kind of throw out a random thing right now, just so we have a way to get up there and not break our legs every time. So this over here, we will look down here. So, on the outside, what we do is we kind of bring this down eventually, right? We don't have to do the whole thing right now, because we just kind of need to see the structure a bit. And then at the top, the design changes a little bit. So, up there, we actually go up to the corner, and we place those blocks on each thing to bring it out even one further. Once we do that, that's when we go up there and construct the part I was just starting to look at. So we place that one and there, and this is what makes it really cool and gives it a bit more texture and design. And I think it looks quite a bit cooler when you do this sort of thing to it. So now we run back up here. We go to the stairs, I guess, these crazy stairs that I just threw out here, and this should be correct. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we pop these ones. And like this. This is what we're supposed to do. Yes. See, this is the part we got stuck on last time, just because I was just confused. It was kind of a rushed thing. So now that we remember, because it's been so fresh in our memory, this should be an easy thing to do for the whole rest of the castle. And see, we go like this. See, it's already looking correct. Last time was madness. You guys probably hated me for doing it wrong and slow. It was horrible. I know. It was really bad. And hopefully nothing like that ever happens again. And I'm going to make sure I do everything I can to make sure that it doesn't happen like that. So we place this one, and then we get rid of these internal blocks, because of course these will eventually be placed there again, but it makes it simpler to go this way. Now over here we just build this wall all the way across and build that outside looking castle-ish look, you know. And so now this is actually looking quite well. So we're gonna head down the stairs, which are right here. It kind of all looks the same. It's kind of a weird thing because the texture's all the same. Kind of hard to distinguish certain things. So let's head out. And is there anything? Oh, there's a creeper in the corner. I'm gonna leave him alone though. Otherwise things get crazy, you know. You don't have to go bug it if it's not gonna do anything anyway. I just gotta make sure I keep my eyes out, you know, so I can see if I go back in there and make sure the creeper doesn't come blow me up. I want to go over here and just give us a visual of what it's going to look like with each of those corner pieces. They're going to look good. Yes. Okay, now it's obviously not even close to done. Those will extend down to the bottom, which will make it look even better. Then we'll have one on that corner, that corner. It's going to look amazingly delicious. It's going to look sweet. And this isn't even done. We're going to landscape this, make sure it looks really nice all the way around. We're going to patch up those holes, probably patch up some of this, and then it's going to look awesome. And we're going to have like a little sort of a townish looking thing out here, probably make it feel more, I guess, medieval or whatever. It's going to look awesome. So don't worry, it's coming. Eventually, this place is going to be a beast. So what we have to do, though, obviously, we still just have a few things to polish up on the castle. You can tell I've halted this. We halted this last time because I realized that the externals is probably more important than the internals right now. We kind of just have to get the castle finished and built as opposed to worrying about the inside design. You know, the inside design, it's definitely important, but obviously this is even more important than that. Plus, this would allow me to make the world a little bit more downloadable. The castle would be usable a little bit better, I think, if we were to do that. So I'm going to extend this just a teeny bit so we can get a good view. And eventually, of course, we will go through here Oops, not this one. And we will lift up this ground by 1 block. But for the time being, I'm just going to go around the inner circle of it, and I'm just going to place 1 block on each part, just so we can kind of see what it's gonna, what it's gonna look like. So in the end, you'll be able to jump up. You won't have to jump. You'll just walk up these, slanted stairs, and you'll be up here, be able to see around. So you can actually see, quite a few things, including that nature reserve. And if this little mountain part here was removed, you could even see the farm. We could see everything that we've created and developed and worked in this entire world on the top of this castle. And eventually, like I said, I actually want to have a watchtower that's just bloody huge, like 2 or 3 times as tall as this, right over there, something, just way in the sky, it could be on this side, and that way we can see everything from the top. I think that would be awesome, and super useful for trying to look for things. But anyway, well, that's it for today, guys. We've got quite a bit done, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and this castle. This castle is going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited to finish it up and have you guys see the final result of what it actually looks like. So thanks again, and I will see you guys soon in another Minecraft Pocket Edition video.